Hello, I'm Martin Heskier. I'm the inventor of the Heskiers OneTool, and I am here to show you how you can, or share with you how you can use the Heskiers OneTool. It helps your hands as a practitioner, but it also helps you for self-treatment if you want to get to your neck or anywhere else to work with your pain relief in your body. To work with this one is very, very simple. It works with relief by using one of the protrusions, and then disperse the energy by using one of the curves. The curves are designated different areas of the body, and the protrusions is mimicking our fingers. Like this is the index finger, and this is the thumb. I just turned here, the thumb, and it's a hook, and an inward hook, and the lower palm protrusion here. And it's the curves that goes here is the small curve is for the upper limbs, shoulders and neck, and the big curve here is for the lower back and legs, the lower limbs, buttocks and back, and also your skull. Skull is efficient if you have headache, and you know sometimes you want to release a headache by doing like this, but you can actually work this and work with your, if we're talking about how you work with acupuncture, you will work with the bladder channel and the gallbladder channel, which is quite efficient if you are working with, or if you have a headache. This also mimics not only the pressure, but it also disperses the energy out in the hand. So you don't wear out your joints. It's very helpful if you're a practitioner and you want to work like more hours a day, pressing on points. Or if you're a lay person and you want to release, it can sometimes be a little difficult to like get on a finger, have it in deep in your back, or if you have sciatica, to have it in a buttock. So this one helps a lot in way of dispersing the energy. So I will tell you now how you work with it. So this is the index finger. It's not fine into the hand, and it's one size. Small hands, big hands. And you can work with it just to find a point wherever you want to go. Find a point where the pain is, sink into it, not wiggle, just sink in, and then release the pain while you're counting to 99. After this, you stroke the area, and not rub, stroke the area with a designated curve. This would be for the upper limb, for 99 times. Sounds a lot, but it's not. 99 times equals 1.5 minutes. The thumb is when you are having your index finger here, you just turn it in the hand, and this is the right hand. You have here the thumb. You have a surface, you have an edge, and you have points for both sides. This you use when you are working a little deeper, where you usually use your thumb. But it can also be used for if you have lower back. It can be a little hard to have a finger in your back, but if you do like this, you have the logo here, and you put the thumb here, and this goes in the same line of the knuckles here. You can actually turn it here and use it on the back. It's very easy to use because it uses the lifting rod principle. You can easily go in between the vertebrae or in the muscle tissue here, apply a mild pressure or a sufficient pressure that will easily release. Once you've done that, you want to stroke to disperse. When you are working with the curves, We not only talk about the disperse of the energy, but also we can work with gua sha. Gua sha is an ancient way of working with connective tissue release. The existing technique today, depending on how you use it, can actually cause bruises because it's normally a round surface, that would be a spoon or a lid that you use to scrape over the tissue. It releases stagnation, but it also causes sometimes, because the energy goes downwards in the tissue, it can cause bruises because as the energy goes down, it compresses the blood in the capillaries and sometimes make them explode, and there you have the bruising. I think it's not necessary. You can actually work with the energy, and if we're still working or talking about the acupuncture way of working with tissue, you have the energy that is the immune system is on the surface or in the surface here, called the Wei Qi. If you move the Wei Qi, means if you circulate it, you can have it releasing and work with you. So this technique, using the Heskiers OneTool not as a scrape but as a plowing the energy, you will actually create a circulation of going the energy up, create a draft that again goes backwards into the tissue and push it behind. So you can release stagnation very, very easy just by doing this. And mind you, this is a curve that fits the other curve. It's plus and minus meets, not plus and plus. But there is a positive and a negative curve here. And that fits the different angles or the different nooks and crannies in the body. This curve is also very, very efficient in the area of the scapula, and we will get back to that in a moment. I just need to have a model coming in. This is the double gua sha curve, and here you have actually on the middle of it here, you have a big gua sha curve that is very, very flat. If you see it like this, you can see it's very flat. So it has a little of the curve disperse, but it also have a little of the scraping technique from the gua sha. So it's a very smooth way of opening tissue. And if you're first as a chiropractor, it's very good to open tissue before you manipulate. This was a little about how to use the Heskiers OneTool. There's more films where you can get deeper into specific areas, and I will gladly guide you there.